Hello, my absolutely radiant financial fashionistas. This is Joy with Joyful Budgeting Co. and it's Fun Friday. Today we're filling our Fri-Yay envelopes, connecting with our budget buddy for accountability magic, and stuffing our 52-week reverse challenge. We're wrapping up this week with stability that comes from walking in God's abundant provision and faithful stewardship. Let's finish this week strong and step into the weekend with confidence and God's faithfulness. Today, for our variable challenges, we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 210, 20, 30, 40, 5, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 300, 5, 10, 15, 20, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 41. So we have $341 to put towards our variable challenges. We will be starting with none other than what we know, our Fri-Yay Savings Challenge. And in our Fri-Yay Savings Challenge, today is April 10th, and we will be saving $10. We will now turn to April, and we're going to grab our 10, and we will be placing this $10 in our envelope for week number 2. You know, financial fashionistas, building stability in our finances is directly connected to understanding God's heart for provision. Psalms 23:1 declares that the Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing. This isn't about having everything you want. It's about trusting that God provides everything you need. This is why we show up every single Friday. We're stewarding God's provisions with grateful hearts. Let me share 3 biblical principles for building a stable budget rooted in God's provision. First, we recognize that God owns it all. We're simply managers. Psalms 24:1 proclaims, "The earth is the Lord's and everything in it, the world and all who live in it." Your paycheck, God's. Your home, also God's. Your savings account, God's. When we shift from my money to God's money that I'm managing, everything changes. This removes the pressure of ownership and replaces it with the privilege of stewardship. We're not building our kingdom. We're managing resources for His kingdom. This perspective creates stability because we trust the owner, not our own ability to provide. Second, we practice radical generosity as an act of worship. Acts 20:35 reminds us it's more blessed to give than to receive. Notice, more blessed, not less prosperous. When we give money generously to our church, to those in need, to kingdom purposes, we're activating a spiritual principle of abundance. 2 Corinthians 9:8 promises, "And God is able to bless you abundantly so that in all things, at all times, having all that you need, you will abound in every good work." Generosity doesn't deplete us. It positions us for God's abundant blessing. Build giving into your budget, not as an afterthought. Generous stewards experience stability because they partner with God's economy. Third, we reject anxiety and embrace peace through trust. Philippians 4:6-7 instructs, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your heart and your minds in Christ Jesus." Budgeting with anxiety creates chaos. Budgeting with peace creates stability. When you're worried about bills, pray. When you're stressed about savings, pray with thanksgiving. List what God has provided, then ask for what you need. This guards your heart and mind, and peaceful minds make wise financial decisions. Remember, stability flows from recognizing God as your source, giving generously as worship, and replacing anxiety with prayerful trust. In Budget Buddies today, we are saving with a buddy. She scratches off the flower challenge for those that are new. And in our budget buddies today, we are saving a total of $55. So we will save 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 5 in budget buddies, which now brings us to a total of 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 15, 20, $120 saved over the last 3 weeks in budget buddies. I cannot believe just how quickly that is stacking up. And last but not least, we have our 52-week reverse, and we are on, believe it or not, week number 38. We are going to be adding 20, 30, 5, 37, $38 to our binder to complete yet another page of savings. Isn't it amazing how these small contributions are adding up and how quickly the year is moving forward? I couldn't get it open, you guys. Okay. That's another fantastic Fun Friday complete. Our envelopes are filled, our hearts are grateful, and we're heading into the weekend with total financial stability, rooted in God's faithful provision. This is our word for the year, and we're living it every single Friday. Thank you for stewarding God's resources with me, my wonderful financial fashionistas. You're managing what belongs to the King with faithful excellence. This is Joy with Joyful Budgeting Co., celebrating your generous, peaceful stewardship. Enjoy your stable weekend in God's abundance, and I will see you tomorrow for Catterday Saturday.